For the Bitcoin price, there are major movements ahead of us. Today we have a very special guest. His name is CryptoFace. It looks a little bit strange, but that's his thing. He's very well known in the crypto community by now. And many people might say, okay, MMCrypto, what are you doing right now? We have some reasons why we are onboarding him, why we are onboarding you on the show. So first reason is, as everyone knows, like we are indicator fanboys. We are searching for indicators always, which are able to predict the price in the short and midterm. You were on our friends Ivan's show and you are a Bybit chiller, just as we are. Everyone knows that. Like, we have an affiliate link in the description down below if you want to support us. And all these reasons together, led us to reaching out to you because we saw you have an indicator yourself. It is embedded on TradingView, and to be honest, we didn't really believe it. We back tested your indicator. Honestly, only for 10 days, but within that 10 days, it worked pretty well, I must say. I wouldn't vouch for it with my life, but for the 10 days, it worked pretty well. And that was the reason why we actually wanted to onboard you on this show, to check that out, to show our following also how it works, how it can predict the price. And we want to show proof also from the history, how it worked within the last weeks and month. So without any further ado, I want to come to a very, very important question of today. How are you doing today, CryptoFace?
Oh man, we first off, thanks for having me on your channel, Chris. I really appreciate it. Honestly, things have been we're happier than hookers on a troop train on payday. The price has been going up pretty good. The wins have been big and the mistrades have been small. I know with me for the past maybe 6 days, when I got back from vacation, I actually had two little shorts that I entered and quickly got right out of them when they went minus like 50 or 1,000, or excuse me, 50 or 100 bucks.
Lucky you.
Other than that, we've been nailing some really good longs. There's nothing like a solid uptrend, to just get in at good indicated bottoms and ride the waves. But man, I can't complain. Life is good. Our channel has been super busy, man, and things are good. And thank you for having me on. I'm excited to be here.
Yeah, it's a big pleasure, man. It's not only me having checked that out, it's also actually a few people in our team. We have a big team at MMCrypto, and it's cool to have you finally on. And man, we do not want to take things just as they are. We want to go into the charts and check if your indicator is really working accurately. And then maybe we can also pull up some signals from your indicator on TradingView and see where the Bitcoin price might be going in the short and midterm. How does that sound to you, man?
Sounds great to me. We have a lot to work with, and we're in some interesting times. I mean, there's some pretty big indications that I don't know, man. We could see some major movements to the upside. There could be some corrections, but overall, I'm kind of bullish. We've been bullish on Bitcoin overall for quite some time. So yeah, man, I have no problem showing kind of everything that you guys want to see as far as charts and whatnot. So do you want me to pull up screen share or?
Yeah, let's do the screen share. Also, it's great to see that you are bullish. I mean, and all of our viewers know we are moon boys at MMCrypto, so we love some positivity in terms of the price action. So let's see what we can see on the charts and where the price might be heading to, especially in the short and midterm.
Okay. Are you able to see my screen right now?
Yes, sir.
Okay, cool. So what everyone's looking at right now are two of the three parts of indicator.
1 second. Can you, there's the green screen magic where I can see myself, the double. Yeah. Perfect, man. Perfect. Sorry for interrupting.
You don't want to see that tan you're working on there, buddy? I feel like eating some strawberry ice cream for some reason. You know what I mean?
No, man. I was at the Côte d'Azur. It was really sunny over there.
Okay. For sure. Dang, Côte d'Azur, man. That's back in the Gran Turismo days, man.
It was amazing, man. It was like Cannes, Monaco, Cap Ferrat, Beaulieu-sur-Mer, Nice, like I was everywhere. It was all over the place, man. It was amazing.
Right on, dude. Good for you. I've definitely I'm going to be traveling a lot more throughout this year. I have a couple things booked, and so good for you, man. Alrighty. So what we have here pulled up is the indicator that myself and a partner of mine, a mentor of mine, created. Took us almost about 2 years, and it's basically just a package combination of not only pretty much every indicator that we use, but a couple indicators that we created that do some pretty amazing things and have given us some pretty amazing results. We have about, I don't know, we have over 1,000 people that are using this indicator right now. I got profit logs to show. I'll be more than happy to show that stuff, but let's kind of just, I just kind of want to get into the overall picture of kind of where I think Bitcoin, where it's going, kind of what it's been doing, then maybe we can get into the details later. So what I have pulled up right now is the Bitcoin chart on the weekly, okay? And on this chart is market cipher A with all these little signs and indications. And down here is market cipher B, okay? 2 of the 3 parts. So one of the indications of market cipher are the now famous and renowned green dots, okay? So if we take a look at cipher A and B, we see on cipher A, we had a little green dot right here, which is basically just a bullish indication, okay? The last time we had a green dot on the weekly, if we go back in time, was in October of 2015, okay?
Yo.
And we see what happened since then. Now, there was major moves, right? Major moves. So this went from $261 to $500. The price almost doubled. Dumped way back down to 292. Went way back up to, so it heavy up and downs. 3 40% corrections basically in a row. But overall, I mean, this was the mark of the bull run. Right?
Also, man, ever since this green thing fired up in October 2015, it retraced afterwards, but we didn't hit any lower prices ever since this thing fired up. That, like, if you went in at that point of time, no matter where we retraced, we never got a price below that point where the indicator fired up, isn't it?
Great observation. I have never even brought that up myself. And so we'll take a look at actually right now. But yes, you're absolutely correct. So that happened on this candle. So the lowest point of that candle was $262. Doesn't look like we went back down to 262, right?
Yeah.
And so if we actually fast forward to now, on this candle, the bottom price was 5,833. And I don't see us going, we haven't touched that either. So that was a really good point. So
it's like a USP, man. That's so important.
Yeah, man. And so those big indications for me back, I mean, this was, I don't know how many weeks ago, maybe three months ago. This was in May, right? On our channel, we were pretty hyped. We were like, because during this time, people didn't know if this pump just came out of nowhere. This is when it came out of nowhere. People are thinking Binance, Tether stuff, China, whatever. And so this is and was a huge indication that, maybe it's time we probably start long in these bottoms, because you see the price. I mean, it goes up, it comes down like 2/3, goes up, goes down 2/3, up, boom. And even on the daily recently, we just nailed a huge long. Basically, just from I just switched to the daily real quick just to show this, if you don't mind. We just nailed along from these candles from 11,000, it went all the way up to 12,300. We were like, you know what? The price, if it sticks to the trend, is probably going to come down to 11.2, 11.3s. Wouldn't you know it did? What did we do? Check the live streams. You can go back 2-3 days ago. Bang! We got in at $11,302. Boom! Nailed it to 12,000. So that was huge. The green dot's huge. Now, there is another green dot. On cipher B down here, we're back to the weekly. We had our green dot down here. Now, what was the price of this green dot down here? We go up, and it was $3,210, damn near the very bottom. So market cipher on the weekly was about $60 off from the actual bottom of Bitcoin, right? So this green dot is a super bullish indication for me personally as far as where we're going to be headed to next, for sure.
Also very interesting because first thing, after the green dot, you said you started longing the bottoms, and that's actually what we are saying. During bear markets, we are shorting the rallies, and during bull markets, we are longing the bottoms. First of all, it's great that you are going the same way when it comes to that, but we were also jumping in between different time frames. So this indicators or the signals on market cipher A and B, are they working for different time frames? I assume they are working on all the time frames, if I saw that correctly on your stream.
Great question. Thank you for asking. So we designed Market Cipher. We built it actually basically around the 1 hour chart. And it's also built around Heiken Ashi candles instead of normal candles. Heiken Ashi candles were actually created by like the same ancestral bloodline of the Japanese that created standard candles. Just a more modern version to me. I only trade with Heiken Ashi candles. So the answer to your question is yes, and hell yes. In fact, right now, probably my favorite time frame to trade is on the 5 minute, and we have been murdering the longs on the 5 minute. To kind of give you want me to kind of give you like a little breakdown of what we've been doing and how.
I mean, yeah, sure do it. If it validates like the legitimacy, then why not? Why not?
Cool. Okay. So on the bottom, on Market Cipher B, we see these momentum blue waves, right? And so the long story short, the strategy we use with these blue waves is we have something called an anchor wave and then a trigger wave. An anchor wave is going to be a larger wave. Let me change this color here so it's a little brighter maybe. The anchor wave is going to be a larger wave, and then your trigger wave is going to be any wave after that that is smaller than that, okay? Plus, we have a green dot backing it up as a bullish sign. So when I see this white part cut into the blue, on a trigger wave, X marks the spot, right? Maybe I'll let it confirm one candle. And so in this instance, and this is actually all today, I was actually out driving and doing stuff. I actually originally shorted this. I was out and about, whatever, and ended up pulling the short after it went back about 50 bucks. Because when I took a look at Market Cipher, I said, oh, we just had an anchor wave plus a trigger wave. And right now we are in an uptrend, in a sideways or an uptrend. We are longing these anchor and trigger waves. So if we would have longed right here, this candle would have been somewhere in the low 11,600s. See ya! And this is going way up, right? Right now I'm up $14,000 in a trade, literally from this trade. If we go back, we see right here, boom. We have a nice, big, beautiful wave, anchor wave. We have one nice, beautiful little green dot. So I'm going to wait for another smaller blue wave for the white part to cut in. When that puppy cuts in, I'll wait maybe 1 or 2 candles just to make sure it confirms and the wave doesn't keep going. And then boom, we enter long. So if we would have entered here, at 11,544, we'll even say 56 at the top of the candle. I mean, you tell me what happened next, right?
Yeah.
It went up, and it went up a lot, right? And so, I mean, we can just keep going back. We can keep going back. Boom, right here, another.
Also, very quickly, man, because before we go on, can we maybe, I see there are 6 different signs, you know, the green dot, the red one, Can we maybe go over quickly about what they actually mean for the viewers and then continue with that so that they also have the broad overview about the signals here on the 5-minute one? Perfect, man. Exactly. That's what I mean.
I imagine you're talking about this. Okay. The cipher keys. So we have a lot of different indications. Some are leading, some are lagging. Both can be useful. Most indicators, what we really want is the stuff that's going to tell us what's going to happen before, the leading indicators. So this yellow X is a very special indicator that took me and my partner months and months and months of back testing. It's like a stew of certain different weighted statistics and indications. And what they mean is a sign of whale play, manipulation. Normally, most of the time, it means that there's a dump that's mostly going to happen, right? So we see here, yellow X, dump, yellow X, dump. A lot of times, you'll see after a yellow X, a trap will come where it'll be a fake little pump and then a dump. So if I'm seeing these yellow X's, it just means that it doesn't mean a dump is going to happen. That's what happens most of the time. The first 1 or 2 yellow X's are typically the most bearish. After 3, 4, 5, then they can tire out and get reversed. But yellow X's stand for be careful, whale play. Normally it's a dump. Okay, and this is a custom indicator. This is something we created that people say the indicator doesn't exist. Okay, but it does. Yeah. Okay, so next we have these diamond little clusters. These are kind of both lagging and leading indications. The yellow clusters just indicate a bullish trend. The red diamonds indicate a bearish trend. Okay? Now, when we see, here we go. This is extremely special on Cipher A. This is what we call a blood diamond. It is when both a red X and a red diamond conjoin forces. And
that's why it looks a little bit differently than the other crosses, because it's both on top of each other. You have the diamond and the other one.
Exactly. And it is a humongously bearish indication. And when things are in motion, I love
the 1 minute, man. That's savage.
I'm telling you. I mean, it's true. It's true. And I mean, I'm always looking at all time frames. There is no, hey, what's crypto face? What's the best time frame to use? You use them all. You got to use them all, because sometimes they're not going to be right 100%. But if you keep a look around, I mean, you'll know what to come up with. So the blood diamonds are bearish. What else do we have here? We have blue triangles indicate a previous trend reversal. So right here we have a blue triangle. This just means that the previous trend, which in this case was bearish, is basically a sign that it's over. So this is a bullish indication in this case. And we see that the price overall has been going up. We're seeing these yellow diamonds, right? So right now things are bullish. Yeah, that's that.
That's actually also a thing we are looking at, because it's the ribbon recovery, and that's when the ribbon turns. And we are not doing it on the shorter time frames, but only on the daily or on the weekly time frames, and it works actually pretty well. So it's crazy to see that it can work on the 3 minute or 1 minute also.
Yeah, there's certainly there's some times where it's better than others. When there is high volatility, like after a big move and things are going kind of crazy and you don't know what's going to happen, I'll be keeping my eye on the 1 minute, the 3 minute, the 5 minute for immediate moves. Here's an example right here, right? Right here we had a blue triangle and a Cipher A green dot. And this was a very bullish trend. Yeah. And we're at the 12-hour right now. Well, we just repeated something similar right here, right? And so hopefully, I'm in a long right now, a pretty heavy one, about 900,000 to be exact. You know, so hopefully if this repeats, it'll keep going up. And
I hope
think
the
that's
best
pretty
for
much
you,
it.
man. 900,000 in total, 900,000 contracts. At what leverage, man? If I can ask. I mean, you already put out the number.
And so um, I don't recommend people use more than I'm actually not recommending anything with leverage because it's kind of a touchy subject. But
Yeah.
in this case, I'm using about 10 or 15x. I think it's 15x on this one.
Yes.
Not recommending people. The number one issue I find people have when I'm in a consultation or people message me, they're saying, CF, I got wrecked. The number one issue they have is over leveraging. And it's a lesson we've all had to learn. I've learned it plenty of times. And so now, I mean, I rarely go over 15x leverage. Once in a while on a shorter scalp, if I'm going to get in, get out within 30 minutes or an hour, I'll push it 20 if I have a strong indication. Right now, I don't mind pushing higher leverage because we're in a strong uptrend and my 5-minute anchors and triggers are killing it. So I'm cool with pushing it, but I'm also attentive. I'm not going to do 15, 20x and walk away. No way.
Also, the more you are in the beginning of your trading career, the lower your leverage should actually be. Like if you are just starting off with leverage trading, man, guys, this is it can be pretty dangerous if you are not prepared. So starting off with maybe like a 3x leverage might be a better strategy if you're really at the beginning of your trading career. And then once you get more confident and once your experience rises, you can also obviously increase your leverage.
Especially with shit coins. In fact, I'm in a Ripple long right now at 4x leverage.
All right, bye-bye. No, I'm joking.
What did you say?
I said, all right, bye-bye. No, I was joking, man. I was joking.
Dude, I hate the coin myself. I rarely trade Ripple, but here, let's pull it up, actually. Why don't we pull up Ripple and see why I am longing this.
Actually, everyone watching, you know, if you're using our affiliate link, you're not only getting $110 free bonus for your deposit, you can also long and short XRP, and all the haters out there go out and short it, all the lovers go out and long it, but actually you should not be emotionally attached in your trades. While I'm saying that, I know that it's wrong. Just trade accordingly to the charts. So yeah, please go on, man. Please go on.
Cool. So with Ripple, you know, in the past, we see that it'll flatten out, pump, flatten out, pump. And I feel like we've been in a flatten out. Granted, I mean, we have a yellow X and we actually have a blood diamond right here, right? And so, I mean, it could push down a little bit, but what really has me bullish on Ripple is these waves down here. We have a nice anchor wave right here, and then we're starting to have all these little trigger waves. These cliffs, it's a combination of like the previous patterns, right? Ripple's kind of at a bottom. It's high reward, in my opinion, low risk. But even with 4x leverage, dude, my liquidation is at like 24, 25 cents, which is only 6 cents away. But I mean, if down here somewhere, I would be liquidated, you know? And so I have a good potential reward here, low risk. So I'm long on Ripple. Dangerous coin. Dangerous coin. I never go over 5x. I don't even like 4 or 5x with shit coins.
Yeah.
And when I trade shit coins, I do not trade it against Bitcoin. That's suicide.
Yes,
suicide.
Yes.
I trade it against the dollar. So like right now, at this current day, everyone's talking about, oh, shit coins are taking a beating. And they're not. I'm like, what is everyone talking about? But then you change it to BTC. Well, it's like, well, Bitcoin's pumping. Well, yeah, if Bitcoin's going up, then your shitcoin is going to be down in value compared to that. But against the dollar, most shitcoins have been rather stagnant. You know what I mean?
Exactly. They are going down towards Bitcoin and going up, or are stagnant, but going not as much up as Bitcoin. But in US dollar, things look a little bit more friendly for the altcoins at the moment. Also, I wanted to come to something, because we have been talking about how it generally works. We have shown some of the past history of the price movements to actually put some legitimacy on that indicator. But how about now, in that exact moment? What do you think where the Bitcoin price is going going to go within the next, I don't know, like 2 days, 3 days, like in the short term, within that week maybe, because many people are pulling out some crazy predictions. So is the indicator giving us some hints, some advices what to do?
No, just kidding. Actually, we're in a very interesting time, and so well, let's take a look here and kind of get an overall view. So you're talking about the next 2 days. Okay, so let me get rid of this real quick. So just going off of Cipher B right now on the bottom, this green wave is the transaction flow. It has nothing to do with price, but what it is the amount of movement with Bitcoin. So if there's more transactions and movement, it is more bullish. That means there's more people using it. There's more people. It's grass on the field, play ball. It's bullish. Price is going up, right? Now, we do see it is decreasing overall on the 2-day, but we had the momentum wave reverse right here, which was a long signal, might I have you, that the majority of our trade group members nailed this. I mean, we longed 9,810K and rode this up really well. Now, thing that I've noticed is on these daily 12-hour day, 2-day time frames, when the blue wave cuts into the green deep and reverses, there is a major launch coming out of it, right? Normally a very strong launch. So we still have room. If we zoom in here, this blue wave just crossed this zero line, and there's a good chance it has some more room to go. So let me zoom in here. If we go to the daily, we see that the white space is still open. It looks like it is potentially starting to curve, so it's a little foggy. Our transaction flow is on an increase. The VWAP, the volume daily weighted average, does look like it's potentially coming down a little bit. Couple mixed indications, to be honest with you. That's the honest to God's truth.
Yeah.
And so if we take a look, see here, we had an anchor wave technically right here with the green dot. Technically, this was a trigger wave because it was smaller. Boom, this was a killer long right here, right? If we zoom into the 8-hour, we see that the 6-hour, we have increased money flow potentially pulling up here. Looks like on the 4-hour we dipped in. VWAP could be coming back. That's a little bullish. This is good, kind of a good bullish sign. We see our RSIs. These lines are RSIs are pointing up. 4 hours kind of bullish to me. Looking at the 3-hour, we still have room here on the 3-hour. This is kind of bullish to me. Looking at the 2-hour RSIs pointing up, this is also a little bullish to me with caution, right? Looking at the 1-hour, the transaction flow is going down, but that doesn't mean that it can't also come back up. But I have to be honest and say that when the transaction flow is going from green into the red, it's kind of bearish, man. You know what I mean? And so the honest to God's truth, man, is I can't really tell you where Bitcoin's going to be 2 days from now. Here's what I can tell you is that I am hitting the 5-minute right now. The 5-minute anchors and triggers and taking what the market is giving me, because every single day, here's your answer, man. The price is going to go up and down. For the past 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 days, the price has moved. It went up 10% one day, and on that same day, next day, it went down 5%. Then it went up 10%. Then it went down 5%. And so it's going to go up and down, man. You know, that's the truth. And so what I do is just ride those waves, man. Hit it. If it goes up 5-10%, I take what the market gives me, try to get out at the top when my blue waves tell me it's a top, right?
So Let me put these things together. So all in all, you say we are in a bull trend right now, in a long-term bull trend, just as we are saying it. Also, actually, we are saying that since March. Everyone who doesn't believe us, go back to our channel. Everyone calls us moon boys for that. Everyone was hating on us on that. So we are on the exact same side on that point. In the like short term, in terms of this week, you are in an indecisive moment at the moment, but you are riding the waves on the 5 minutes up and down, and telling us that the market cipher A and B is giving us clear indications where we might be going, especially in the very short term. Is that correct?
That is correct. Right now, the longer term, the larger time frames are a little foggy. And so, but the shorter time frames have been killing it for me. You know what I mean?
Nice.
I mean, when I expand the 2 hour here, it's like, okay, the transaction flow is curving. It is kind of coming back up here. We did have like a reversal down here, but I mean, you can't ignore the lines that everyone's looking at. You know what I mean? And so you have to take your patterns and your statistics and conjoin them, right?
Yes.
And so, yeah, I'm going to stick with what's working. I'm here to milk and squeeze as much juice out of every single move possible. And if you're able to do it efficiently, I mean, that's kind of the idea. Like, look at this on the 15. Check this out. On the 15-minute, this is bearish, dude. Right? We have technically an anchor wave on the top side, and then this is a trigger wave. It's a smaller. We have a bigger wave followed by a smaller wave. So if we bang, so I actually might want to exit my long right now, according to the 15-minute. I'm going to look at other time frames too, just to make sure. But according to market cipher, 11,990 is a top according to the 15-minute chart, right? So we might have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Probably maybe for the next like 2 hours, we'll see some downward movement, right? Just like this one, right? So let's pretend I short this, okay? If I short this, where I'm looking to exit is when the reverse wave cuts in, just like this one. So let's say if you shorted right here, when this wave cut in, you had 1, 2, 3, 4, about 45 minutes to an hour to maybe get in on this short. And then I would probably look to exit when it shows the bottom of the wave is about to reverse. That's what these blue waves are, is it's tops and bottoms, tops and bottoms. Just so happens that when you have a bigger top and then the lower top, the price is going to go down. We don't know how much, right? So we know the price is going to go down from here, but I don't know how much. Yes. And there's some waves that like are stronger indications. It'll be a bigger dump than others, just based off experience. But I mean, we see the transaction flow pumped up pretty good. You know, if I'm trading off the 15-minute, I might want to take some profit here, at least.
Yeah, also, for everyone watching, we are here on the 15-minute chart, so we are not talking here about the next few days. We are talking here really about the short term for everyone who is a little bit getting confused, because it's very important. Also, you mentioned it in one of your streams. Usually it's recommended for people who want to trade the long term and the short term to have actually 2 Bybit accounts, for example, because as you know, on Bybit, you cannot do like everything at the same time. So if you want to do like, for example, long term, go bullish on a maybe lower leverage or so, then trade the shorter term, you need actually 2 different Bybit accounts. Guys, you know what to do. Actually, we have a Bybit affiliate link in the description and in the pinned comment also down below if you want to use it. Also, you can get 2 times the $110 bonus with our link. So also, thanks for that suggestion. I actually got it from you, CF or Crypto Face. I don't know how you want to be called. I just say Crypto Face.
You can call me
also,
Henry.
some people actually... The fourth reason why we brought you to our show was because some people were actually asking us about our opinion on CryptoFace. So our opinion is, like, we were pretty surprised. In the beginning, we were a little bit skeptical, but after we were backtesting it, I must say we were a little bit surprised that This is actually accurate, man, and we can see that you have been putting a lot of work in that. And the reason why we are liking it, usually we are never ever looking at only one indicator. And even though it's called Market Cipher A and B, it is a combination of many different indicators. Never ever you can only look at the RSI and say the price is going in that direction or in another direction. It's just like maniac to do so. What you are doing here, especially on the Market Cipher B, you are combining a lot of different indicators together, and also on the A. And this is actually what really caught our attention, and the only reason why we said, okay, we will give it a try and we will test it out. I see it's getting pretty late over here. Do you maybe can you maybe give a short introduction for everyone who is actually interested in using that indicator?
Yeah.
How they can do it? Can we go back into the face mode? Can we go back into the face mode?
I gotta show. Let me just show.
Oh, yeah,
so
okay.
I gotta show this real quick because proof is in the pudding, right? We have over like 1,000 people, 1,500 people using Market Cipher in my Discord. I mean, people post their trade logs. I post some of mine too, and there's people that are making here. Look, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 7 out of 8 trades. You'll see 9 out of 10, 8 out of 10. Look, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 7 out of 8 trades hitting it. There's people that are brand new. I don't want to encourage. I'm not saying that people that are brand spanking, you've never done it before, are just going to walk into it and have the easiest time of their life. You do want to watch the tutorial videos and everything like that. I mean, but just go do the research, look for yourself. There are some people out there that are trying to make like knockoff versions. Be careful, because they are not the real thing. Like, look at this guy. Just 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 trades in a row. There's a guy, I'm scared to say it because people are skeptic, but there's a guy, and he's in the profit logs, who's had 74 out of 75 trades go green. It's amazing. I have super whales to guppies. So the testimonials, I mean, the proof is here. The proof is here, people. It's the real deal. I call them Teslamonials because we've had 2 people literally buy Teslas.
Teslamonials, I can see it.
I'll even play the video. I won't play the video. You can see it yourself. But anyways, I had to show it. So
Dude,
what we're going to do.
Congrats, man.
And I want to run something by you too, if it's okay with you. I do want to do a 10% off special, right? The cost of Market Cipher is 0.1 Bitcoin per year. And when the year comes around, we'll readjust the price, whatever the Bitcoin price is. I want to do 10% off for your people. And if it's okay with you, I want to have a custom email in your subscription with the instructions, and then I would be more than happy, dude, to like have a cut of each person sign up and go to your channel. Is that okay?
Yeah, I mean, why not? We can use some new shoes. Like we always say, Satoshi needs a new pair of shoes, but we can afford some too. So yeah, let's do it. Actually, everyone should definitely do their own research. Watch our video, watch their video, and only if you are really convinced, like, give it a try. Thanks for the suggestion. Actually, I wanted to use it, or we wanted to use it to shill our Bybit link, but that's actually a very cool add-on. So yeah, what was it? What was it? The Discord, the email address, or what should we do?
Okay, so we'll. I don't have the email address yet, so we'll make one after this video, and then here's going to be the instructions, people. It's going to be short. In your description, we'll put the wallet address, okay? After you send the Bitcoin to the address, you're going to send an email to the email we put in there. Number 1, your transaction ID number. Number 2, your TradingView username. Not your email, your TradingView username. And we activate it for you on TradingView. Takes at least 24 hours, so be patient. Then number 3, your Discord username with the 4 numbers, so you can be added into the Market Cipher discussion group in my Discord. There's Market Cipher tutorial videos that goes over all this stuff. The Blue Wave strategy, that's me with the cowboy hat. I stream almost every single day talking about Market Cipher. So there is a community around Market Cipher. It is the real deal. I will go against any indicator by anyone, and I'm not saying that to be a douche or cocky or anything, but we're changing lives, man, and like we really advanced your average trader out there to the veteran trader. We've been on so many different shows. We're starting to really blow up. People from Keith Waring to Crypto Zombie to even Tone Vase has Market Cipher now.
No way. Our
Dude, listen to this. Okay,
lovely Tone.
Conspiracy. I got a conspiracy. So the day Tone Vase got Market Cipher activated, apparently he started trading shitcoins. But
oh yeah, remember? Yeah, he started with that. Yeah, funny, man. So
another thing too is it works on everything. This had the Viagra effect. It was designed for Bitcoin, but it works on not only every time frame, shitcoins, stock market,
yeah,
gold, forex, Forex, European forex, multi-level marketing kids. Dude, it works even better on the stock market and stuff. So if you can
sounds
trade crypto,
great,
man.
Can you go back to the face mode? Can you, just to wrap it up? So for everyone, actually I forgot the instructions. We will put them in the description. You can just follow them like step by step. What did you say? Like a 10% discount? Is that what I heard?
Yeah, we'll do 10% discount for your people. We'll put an email for people to email their transaction number and everything too. So and I want to make sure that your channel gets a piece of the action, 100%.
Cool, man. Sounds good. So for everyone, again, disclaimer: make your own decision. Check it out. And once you like it, if you like it, make sure you follow that instructions. And yeah, man, thanks also for the cut. As you know, right now, this is like a very spontaneous affiliate deal. We will also get supported by that. So thank you so much for that. Also, can we go back into the face mode to wrap up today's episode?
Oh, do you want me to turn off screen sharing?
Yeah, sure. So we can.
Oh, I'm sorry about that.
Yeah, it's all fine. It's fine. So, yeah, thank you everyone for watching. We will bring up the next Crypto episode very, very soon. Do you have anything else to say before we wrap it up today?
Thank you for having me on, and thank you to all of you guys. Thank you to my supporters, and yeah, we're gonna keep making the world a better place. Everybody wins. There's enough to go around, and yeah, like you can do it. You can do it.
There are enough potential gains for everyone in such a huge high growth market for Bitcoin. So we are really looking forward to the future. Thank you everyone for watching. We will see each other at the next episode of Crypto very, very soon. A Bybit tutorial is popping up right here, just right next to his lovely face. So click it right now. Go to the description. Also read the instructions how to join the Market Cipher and embed it in your trading view. So thank you everyone for watching. We will see each other in the next episode of Crypto. Smash the like button. And as always, guys, bye-bye.